Hey guys, I just wanted to step on really quick and show you a quick way of how to find the right stocks, right? Find the best stocks for you. I'm going to share my screen right quick. You get it here. And let me get that. Let me share my screen. I hope you can see this. I'm going to go to Fidelity. This is who I have my account with is Fidelity. So I will be using Fidelity. And I'm not sure if you have a investment account with Fidelity, but I love Fidelity because they have zero fee stocks that you can buy. If you purchase Fidelity stocks, then there's no fees. And I love that because before, I think I used to have to pay like $4.95 per stock. If I had to purchase stocks, I had to pay a fee. So now they have no fee stocks where you don't have to, if you buy stocks, there's no fees attached. So here, you don't have to have an account to do this, but I wanted to quickly come on and show you how to actually look up stocks for you. So you're going to go to investment products. You're going to click on mutual funds. When you click on mutual funds, you're going to scroll down to where you see explore all funds, and you're going to click on Morningstar highly rated funds. When you click on Morningstar highly rated funds, you're going to be able to pick what you want. So I like to keep it all classes, all categories. I want it by Morningstar risk, and I want it to have a low risk. Okay, so you can choose just no risk at all. And you see here 36 funds that has no risk at all. So I'm gonna go here to, and it goes up. The more risk you have, the more stocks you have. See? So I'm gonna go here is 505 funds. And then I'm gonna say Fidelity funds because I don't want to pay any fees. So that's 11 with low risk. Okay, if I go up a little bit more, there's 28. If I go up a little bit more, there's 19. So let's go here. Okay, there's 28 stocks, Fidelity Fund, and then I'm not gonna choose anything here. I want a high rating, which okay, I like to choose the high rating because they're more dependable if they have a high rating scale, 5 stars, which means that they have a lot of people choose these stocks that have a high rating because they produce well. I'm gonna say high return, and then expenses is low. So there's 1. So I'm showing you how, if you are not a risk taker, this is the best way to choose your stocks. And then you're gonna click view. And then this is the fund that you know that you're not gonna lose a lot of money from. It will perform well, the life of fund. And this is an index fund. So which means that it's pretty stable. Over the next 10 years, you're gonna get 2.53%, and then the life of the fund is 4.29%, which is pretty stable. It's the intermediate government fund, index fund, which means usually government index funds are pretty stable. Index funds, you don't lose a lot. They are still risky. You can still lose and gain, but the overall health is pretty good. So if you click on it, then it'll tell you more information. It's 5-star morning, 5-star rating. The returns are well, which means that you will get, if you look at the growth of the fund, you see that it's been rising. It did a little dip there, but it's gonna rise. So overall, you will gain money if you keep this. Now, these are long-term funds. I would say I would not put this in and think that I'm going to get it out in 6 months or a year. this is something that you're going to have to keep in at least 5 or 10 years in order for it to grow well for you. Okay. So the expenses is low, risk is low. So again, for those of you that don't want to take any risk or minimum risk, this will be great. You need to invest in index funds. Index funds are really good for you. So let's go back, and the ticker symbol is FAUMX, and that's the Fidelity Intermediate Treasury Bond Index Fund. So FAUMX is what you're gonna look up, and then you're gonna click on it. Like if you want to purchase this, you're gonna click on, where's the buy? Over here. So you're gonna click on buy, and then when you click on buy, and then it takes you to where I'll have to log in to purchase the stock. But if you click on buy, then you'll be able to purchase that stock. So let's go back and try to pick another one. We're going to go all the way back, and let's choose something else. So I'm going to click on Morningstar again. And this is just a quick way of choosing really good stocks that's performing well. So I'm going to click on this, and then I'm going to do lower risk. You see 1318, and then let's go to Fidelity Fund, because I don't want to pay any fees. So there's 28. So let's view that. So if we look at the 28 funds, it's going to say matching Fidelity funds, which means that there's no fees. So when I purchase these will be free with no fees. Okay. So when you click on one of them, let's look at this one. I always like to look at the life of the fund, the 5-year and the 10-year. If they're performing well, like this one is 6.71%. And this one is the Fidelity Investment Grade Bond Fund, and that's the FBNDX. Let's click on that one, and then you can look at it. It has a 5-star rating. The returns are very well, low expenses, low risk. Right now, it is performing at 3.95%, in 10 years, 3.64, which is really good for a bond. And if you look at the growth of the fund here, it's growing. Look how it's been growing. It has a little dip up here, but then it rose back up, so it's growing over the life. And you want to see something that has a staircase, upper staircase performance. You don't want anything that's going to drop all the way down and then have to start back up. So I like this fund. I would invest in this fund. And you want to make sure that you look at this. This one has looks like 493 issuers and 4,977 holdings. So there's a lot of companies that's invested in this. And then if you look here, it says the top 5 issuers that's included in this. This means with a bond, they put a lot of government entities together to make one bond. And I like this because you're investing in more than one company. So you have the U.S. Treasury notes, the United States Treasury, FNMA, pass-through CTF, TBA issuer, and then GNMA too. So then here it says similar fund picks from Fidelity. So these are similar funds that are performing like the fund that you're looking at. So you can click here and kind of and we can go to Baird, and you can click here, and then it'll show similar fund picks from Fidelity, and then you click compare, and you can compare the funds to see how well they're doing. So if you look here, Baird is not a Fidelity fund, so there will be fees attached to that if you do decide to purchase that one. But it's not a 5-star. The one that we picked is looks like the returns are a lot better than all the other ones, and then the risk is about the same. But the return for the FBNDX is a whole lot better. So let's look at it on the scale. Looks like they're all performing about the same, but it is going up a little bit. It looks like in 2021 it rose. Looks like it dipped just a little bit, and then I'm sure it's gonna rise again. So this one I would say is, and you always want to make sure that your fund is beating the S&P 500. Always want to make sure if it's not beating the S&P 500, which means that if your line is not above or at the S&P 500 line, then you don't want to purchase that stock. If it's performing lower than the S&P 500, I wouldn't suggest to purchase that stock. I would always look at this and make sure that it's surpassing the S&P 500, okay? And I always make sure that it's either a 4-star or a 5-star. My returns are high, either at a 4 or a 5, and then my expenses are low, either at a 2 or 1, and then the risk is low. So that's a quick way of looking at your stock. I'm not going to explain. That's all you need to know, okay? For right now, that's all you need to know for you beginners that are trying to get into purchasing stock. Go through here and, just do some calculations, put in some stuff to see what you can find. Like I said, I always try to get a 4 or 5-star because we know that there's a lot of people that are doing reviews. Look, this one has 379 reviews. That means 379 companies or people reviewed this stock and they said that it performed well for them. So that's how you can tell. I always try again to get 4 or 5 stars. My returns are high, which means that I'm gonna make money. And then my expenses are low, which means that I won't be spending out a lot of money. Okay. So, uh, guys, that's it. That's all I have. Y'all have a blessed evening. I do have a YouTube video on that's more in depth on how to actually go in and I explain it all. I get into the nitty gritty and I think it's about an hour and something, but it provides more detailed information. So go to my YouTube channel and find that video on how to invest in Fidelity stocks, and it'll give you some more detailed information. But I wanted to just give this brief overview of how to purchase stocks and kind of give you something quick that you can go in and look at and go, okay, okay, okay. But of course, you can always go to YouTube and Google how to purchase stocks or how to purchase Fidelity stocks or Fidelity stocks explained in detail, and then it'll give you more information. All right, guys, I am out. This is your girl, Anjanette, with PBS Financial Coaching and Services, and I provide truthful information to you. I hope this helps somebody. Reach out, give me a comment, and let me know that this works for you. I appreciate you guys listening. I thank all of you guys that's been giving me shout out, that's been sharing my videos, that's been sharing my information. Look, I really appreciate it because I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can start getting paid for my videos, right? So I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you know somebody, tell them, look, subscribe to my channel. Help this girl out because she's telling the truth. She's doing good. She's trying to put the information out there for all of us, for all of us. All right, let's win together. Let's win together. Peace out, guys. Y'all have a blessed and safe day, and I will check you on the next video.